earlier classes in last 3 videos. So in earlier classes we studied that what is the statistics, who is father of statistics, and some basic terms, basic definitions of statistics like data, types of data, primary and secondary, raw data, ungrouped data, or and grouped data. Okay. After that, measure of central tendency values, measures of central tendency values. So we discussed all these concepts in earlier classes. So in this class we shall discuss the mean of a given both ungrouped data and grouped data. We know that we have 3 measures to find the central tendency value of a given data. Those 3 measures are mean, median, mode. These are 3 measures to find the central tendency value of a given data. So first concept is mean. What is mean and how we can find a mean for ungrouped data as well as grouped data. First, when we see ungrouped data or unorganized data, the mean can be found by using this formula, mean formula, and mean is denoted by x bar. So sum of all observations by number of observations, sum of observations by number of observations. When observations are given with their frequencies, even in ungrouped data only, if observations are given with their frequencies, how we can find their arithmetic mean? Suppose if x1, x2, x3 and so on, xn are observations, values. The frequency of x1 is f1, the frequency of x2 is f2 and so on, frequency of xn is fn. So all these are frequencies of these observations. Okay friends, then what is formula to find a mean? Very simple. We will multiply every observation with its frequency. So x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus x3 f3 and so on, xn fn whole divided by sum of all frequencies, f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus and so on fn. Friends, even this is also ungrouped data only. Here along with observations they have given frequencies. When we try to solve one problem, then you can understand every concept, then you can understand every formula. Okay, so how we can write this in notation? Sigma summation. This is the symbol used for addition and matter. So sigma, every observation is multiplied with its frequency. So let us take it as xi fy, xi fi, where this subscription I refers the observation number. So in the place of I we can take 1 to n. It means x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus x3 f3 plus and so on up to n. Okay, and denominator will be sigma fi, where I equals to 1 to n. So these are the formulas to find the mean of ungrouped data. Okay friends, first one is sum of observations by number of observations. Second one is when along with observations if their frequencies are given. Okay, what are observations and what are frequencies? All those things we discussed in earlier classes. Okay friends, so this is about ungrouped data. When it comes to the grouped data, how we can find the mean of a grouped data? when it comes to the grouped data. Arithmetic mean can be found in three different ways. We have three methods to find arithmetic mean. So first one is sigma xi fi, where I equals to 1 to n, divided by sigma fi, where I equals to 1 to n. Same formula, already we got the same formula here. In this case, xi stands for, xi refers the class mark, and fi refers its frequency. When we solve a problem by using this formula, when we find a mean by using this formula for a group data, then you can understand everything. Till then, just you remember these formulas. Sigma xi fi whole divided by sigma fi. Here xi is a class mark and fi is its frequency. Okay friends. Now another method to find the arithmetic mean or mean is assumed mean method. Second one is assumed mean method. So in assumed mean method, we will assume any one value as arithmetic mean. By using that assumed mean, we will find the actual mean. Okay, and here the formula is a plus sigma fi di, where I equals to 1 to n, whole divided by sigma fi, where I equals to 1 to n. So actually we need not to write this I equals to 1 to n. Okay friends. So this is called assumed mean method. And there is another method which is called a step deviation method. Step deviation method. And the formula involved in that step deviation method is a plus of, where a is assumed mean. A is assumed mean. A plus of sigma fi mu I whole divided by sigma fi into h. Here a is assumed mean, fi is frequency of a particular class, mu I is deviation of a particular class, and sigma fi sum of all frequencies, and h is class interval. So by using these three formulas, by using any one of these formulas, we can find the mean of a grouped data. Okay friends, let us summarize all these concepts. Now we have three measures of central tendency values. Those are mean, median and mode. First, let us find central tendency value of a data by using this mean. Okay, we know that data will be of two types. One is ungrouped or unorganized. Second one is grouped or organized data. When data is ungrouped, then formula to find mean is sum of observations divided by number of observations. In data, along with observations, if their frequencies are also given, then this is formula sigma xi fi whole divided by sigma fi, where xi is observation and fi is its frequency. Okay friends, this is about ungrouped data. Coming to grouped data. So this is called a direct method. This is called assumed mean method. This is called a step deviation method. Friends, in direct method, we use the same formula which we used already in ungrouped data. X bar equals to sigma xi fi whole divided by sigma fi, where xi is the class mark, fi is the frequency of that class. Now, in assumed mean method, we will assume any one number as the mean of the data. From that, by using that assumed mean, we will find the mean of actual mean of data. Here this is called a step deviation method. In step deviation method we use this formula A plus sigma Fi mu I whole divided by sigma Fi into H. Right friends? Now let us try to solve some problems based on let us find a central tendency value by using a mean. For two types of data, one is ungrouped, second one is grouped. For both types of data, we will find a mean now. Let us take one example. Suppose a labor earns 350 rupees on Monday, 280 rupees on Tuesday, 500 rupees on Wednesday, 200 rupees on Thursday, 250 on Friday, and 400 on Saturday, where Sunday is holiday for him. So this is ungrouped data. So these are called observations. So what these observations refers? So these are daily income of labor. Now let us find the mean income of this labor. How we will get mean income? Sum of all observations by sum of observations by number of observations. Number of observations. Here sum of all observations 350 plus 280 plus 500 plus 200 plus 250 plus 400. And how many observations we are adding here? 6 observations. We are adding 6 observations. Okay, now find the sum of all these numbers. 350 plus 280, 630. 630 plus 500, 1130. 1130 plus 200, 1330. 1580, 1980. So this is 1980 divided by 6. Now let us divide this number with 6. Then we get his mean income. Okay? See. 6 3 is 18 and 6 3 is 18, 0. So 330 is his mean income. So by using this sum of observations by number of observations, we can find mean of ungrouped data. When along with observations, if their frequencies are also given. For example, marks obtained, number of students. We have this information. Suppose in an examination, we have conducted an examination and marks are recorded as follows. Suppose the marks 25 marks. 5 children have got 25 marks and 3 children have got 20 marks. The 9 children have got 18 marks and 15 marks, 10 children have got 10 marks. This is observation. It means what? In this data, the marks 25 is observed how many times? 5 times. So this is nothing but frequency of that observation. So these are frequencies. These are observations. So in that data, the marks 20 appeared for thrice, 3 times. Okay friends? Now we have observations as well as their frequencies. This is observation. This is its frequency. Now how can we find its mean? How can we find the mean of this data? Very simple. Sigma xi fi whole divided by sigma fi. Now multiply every observation with its frequency. Multiply every observation with its frequency. 25 into 5, 25 into 5 plus 20 into 3, 20 into 3 plus 18 into 9, 18 into 9 plus 15 into 10. So every observation is multiplied with its frequency. Whole divided by sum of all frequencies. Sum of all frequencies 5 plus 3 plus 9 plus 10. Now see. 25 5s 125 plus 23 is 60 plus 18 9s 162 plus 15 10s 150. Whole divided by 5 plus 3 8, 8 plus 9 17, 17 plus 10 27. Next 125 plus 60 210. This is 372, 522. Whole divided by 27. When we divide this number with 27, we will get the mean mark of this data. Okay friends, whatever we have seen, two examples, all these are ungrouped data, right? And how we can find the mean